Hey everybody, it is TRSF 2.0 and we are back with another video, and we are first introducing my first ever review of a video game that I've recently gotten, which I've actually gotten on release day in fact. I'm sorry for all the delays and stuff, but now it is finally time for me to review Sonic Colors Ultimate. So if you like this review and if it helped you decide if you should still get Ultimate even after all the patch updates, make sure to subscribe and like, and I hope you enjoyed this review that I've made, because I've had a lot of fun making it recently, and I want to thank everybody that's been helping me out. So without further ado, let's get started. Alrighty, so y'all already know the deal with Sonic Colors. I mean, it's been around for like 11 plus years, or I think it's 11 plus. Future TRSF, please check the calendar and see when this game came out. But I know it came out in 2010, so probably 11 years. So, but I think it came out in November. Okay, whatever. Let's get to the story of the game, because I know Colors Ultimate is basically Colors on the Wii, but they say they improved it a lot more and stuff. But I haven't played the Wii version. I mean, I played it on Dolphin, but I don't count emulation as actually playing the game. So even if you complete on that emulator, I guess you did complete it in some way, but I don't really count emulation as a way of really like playing the game in its full experience. But anyway, let's get to the story of Sonic Colors. Not Ultimate, Sonic Colors. Now, after supposedly developing a sense of remorse for his past misdeeds, Dr. Eggman opens an amusement park called Dr. Eggman's Amazing Interstellar Amusement Park, which is located in space made up of several planet-sized attractions. In order to make up for his transgressions, suspicious of Doctor's intentions, Sonic and Tails investigate the amusement park before the opening day. As they comment on how pretty the place is, they see Orbot and Cubot chasing two alien-like creatures. Sonic promptly rescues them and then ends up discovering wonderful powers with some of them. The main Wisp power is Yacker, and I'm pretty sure his power, I guess, is just for... He's basically like the boost in this game, which is like when in Unleashed the boost was like rings, so now they made the boost Wisp, which they have had a pattern for cough cough Sonic Forces and also Team Sonic Racing, even though that's a spin-off, but again it's still a part of the Sonic franchise. Anyway, while everyone is thinking that Dr. Eggman is doing okay, no, he's really just capturing these aliens and just to take their hyper go on power to power up his Eggman army, which is crazy if you ask me. Allying with the Wisp and using their powers, Sonic visits multiple planets, my favorite being Planet Wisp, liberating the Wisp and shutting down the generators that link them to the amusement park. Eventually, Sonic soon learns that Eggman is transforming the Wisp into Nega Wisp and using them as fuel for a mind control cannon to make Sonic's world the star attraction of his theme park. When Eggman tries to fire the cannon at the world, a piece of wreckage created when Sonic destroys the first boss causes it to malfunction and destroy. And that is true. Once he defeats the first boss, it starts making a crack inside the amusement park, which is really crazy to me. Once the amusement park at the end, there's a Sonic's defeat Eggman at the end, there's a black hole. The Wisp decide to thank Sonic for all they have done to help him out in his journey throughout this incredible interstellar amusement park. God, I love saying that. And as you do, the Wisp decide to return back home, and Sonic and Tails are back on Earth safe and sound. Now, we got the story out of the way, because I'm not going to explain a 30-minute cutscene story in like 10 minutes. Let's get to the meat of the game. Or before that, let's do some little diving into some of my thoughts on the game first.
Oh, great. He says, "Goodbye, my friends, I have to go." Just when I got this thing working.
Better late than never, buddy. Right on.
Okay, now that we are done with the story and a few of my personal thoughts on the game, it is now to talk about the thing that y'all have been already knowing, y'all have been seeing, the reason why people don't like this game. The gameplay. Or should I say, the quote-unquote improvements. So the big one, of course, is that Sonic's model has been, according to Sega, remodeled. Or some would say improved, or some would say trashed. And they up the resolution for the standard consoles, of course the Switch, which is what I played it on. We only got 30 FPS, 1080. And again, this is a 10-year-old game. And running it on the hardware we have now, it's not able to run 60 FPS. Honestly, to be honest, like, since I know colors came with the Wii hardware. So my suggestion would have been to have Nintendo Switch, let them have a port of the original colors and just up it by 60 FPS. Or add a 1080 if you would. I mean, you added 1080 with Ultimate, but you could have had 60 frames. Like, I'm just saying. Let all the other consoles have colors Ultimate or whatever, and just give the Switch users a port of the original Wii version, and just up the frames by 60. I mean, Dolphin's able to run it by 60, and that thing's been around running for years. It's been running for years. Come on. Another main thing I had with the game is the audio glitches. And boy, oh boy, were there a lot of audio glitches. Like, seriously, I literally have a montage of how many audio glitches I found. And it's not just from the Victory Fanfare, if you notice. Like, I'm talking about the Switch version. The other version may have it too, but I'm talking about the Switch mainly. Where you complete a stage, the Victory Fanfare goes like this. And then all of a sudden, in the Switch version, or in any version, it just randomly stops. Like, right after the final trumpet noise, it just stops. And then all you hear are the sound effects. I would like you guys to see this quick montage that I've made, so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Alright, y'all saw the montage, but y'all basically just saw that. It literally just ends. It's so weird. But I guess again, this is the ultimate version of colors. That's what Sega said. So we're getting the ultimate version. Get it? I know Sega gets it. They're the one who thought of this idea. But let's check out the other things you can notice really quickly in Ultimate. You can find out that the Wisp, their music also doesn't play sometimes. It randomly stops. I'm not gonna show a montage of it, but most people who played the Switch version or any version know that's the Wisp music would sometimes stop, or it just wouldn't play at all. Glitch textures. Yeah, glitch textures. Because I only got this one time. Only one time. And it was in the terminal. No. It was in Astro Coaster, the final boss. The screen like everything was fine. But as soon as I turned that thing on, the the rainbow road texture, literally looked like crap. It looked like feces. It looked disgusting. And then I was like, wait a minute, is this what it's supposed to look like? And then I restarted and boom, it looked normal again. It just looked awful. And then the glitch textures. Wait, not the glitch textures. The placement of objects being incorrect. This, I only saw this once and it was in Planet Wisp. Like one of the switches challenge you have to do. It's so weird because like there's an object literally in your way. You have to like glitchy double it just to get across to the other side. It's so weird. I don't understand it. Like, what was stopping them from getting playtesters? I really need to know. Cause this is horrible. Like Sega or Blind Squirrel or Sonic, not even Sonic Team, cause Sonic Team has nothing to do with this. It's just Sega and Blind Squirrel. What were y'all thinking? And then, oh my gosh, I don't know what to say, cause that gameplay, it didn't give me nauseous because I had the 1.3 update when I got the game, but still, that thing was a nightmare. And I'm sorry to anyone who experienced it. That was just a nightmare. Well, now that we're done talking about the gameplay, how about we talk about some extra stuff? We're not completely done with the gameplay, but I have some extra stuff I'd like to talk about.
Just in my head, we're gonna reach for the stars tonight.
Another big addition, or not big addition, but small addition you could say they added, is the modeling and also the stages. They look more washed out than the original Sonic colors. It honestly, I won't say it looks worse, but at the same time, the colors feel way too bright, like way too bright for my taste. And the model reminds me so much of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. It feels like I'm playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Sonic, but it's a 3D platforming game, and you don't fight anyone with your fist. You fight them with your speed and diligence. That's how I feel in my case. The Rival Rush mode, it's a pretty fun mode. The only problem is when it first came out, it was pretty bugged, especially the health bar, not the health bar, the race bar, where it said how far you and Metal Sonic are. Whenever it didn't really move at all when you're in a race. And sometimes when you think, and it tricks the player too, when you think that you're about to win, but now it says Metal's in front, you're about to lose. Like, the only way you could really find out if you're winning is if the people who know the stage from the inside out. And now that we've gotten those small points out of the way, another few things I want to say about is the stages. My favorite stage, honestly, and forever will be Planet Wisp. And you wanna know why? Well, I have one thing to say that will tell you why I freaking love Planet Wisp. Alright, now that we have done that, it is time for the final part of this review. But before that, I'd like to have some honorable mentions from two of my best friends. One of them you may have known that he has a YouTube channel as well. His name is the Blue Blur YT. And my other friend, Mr. Bluey, who has helped me with my Sonic versus Sonic mod. They both have voiced their opinions, well, one voiced their opinion, the other one just typed it out, on what they think of Sonic Colors Ultimate. And I will show you their responses now before I get to my final rant of this review.
Sonic Colors Ultimate. I mean, it wasn't super duper bad, but it wasn't super duper good either. But I feel like it's a little tiny bit like overhated. Like, I'm not saying like all the glitches and bugs are justifiable, but some of them like were obviously fake. Like some of the feature bugs that people were making and said they experienced it was just like not real, because most people have said that they have not had any experience with it. I'm not saying that, well, I shouldn't say it wasn't real, but I don't know. Like, some people are saying that they never had a bug in that game, and some people saying that they had bugs all across the game. But then the other half are saying like the bugs are fake. So then just a whole mess and everything. Luckily, the drama has died down, but now Sonic Colors Ultimate is known as like the worst Sonic game of in decades or something like that, and it really doesn't deserve that title. Sonic Forces does, but the game wasn't super duper bad. So yeah, if I had to review it, like probably a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. I never really played it, but this is only going off of what I heard and what I've seen from the game. So yeah, that's it.
Finally, we can relate. Our side by side we find some way to communicate.
Okay, now it is time for my final rant of this game. I just have to say it one time. The fluffing credits. The mother fluffing credits. The ding dang mother fluffing credits with this crappy looking. Well, it's not crappy looking, but still, the credits are 30 freaking minutes long. That is 10 minutes longer than the original game. The original game, yes, it had long credits. No, that's like 20 minutes. Yes, the original game had long credits, but it wasn't like half an hour long. I literally was on FaceTime with my brother, and my sister was right next to me, and we literally see the entire credits with names we didn't even think we'd see in a lifetime. We're thinking that if there's this amount of credits, then how is this game so broken on release date? And then the thing that got me so riled up, you get an achievement for watching the credits, because you're able to skip it any time. But no. And then, oh my god, and just, even the credits, the audio cuts out. I'm not sure if it was on purpose, but to me, it feels like it's on purpose. Because in the original game, it plays 3 tracks. Speak with your heart, which is the ending theme. Reach for the Stars, which is the opening theme. And the theme of Sonic Colors, which is what you hear when you open up the game. And that's all, and once all of those play, the credits is over. Like, donezo. But with this, as soon as the theme of Sonic Colors Ultimate ends, it goes on for 20 more minutes. And I'm still thinking to myself, how is this game so broken? And it has 30 minutes worth of credits. And I even checked, there's not even playtesters. I'm thinking they just got like every single country that had Sonic Colors released, and they put all the credit into one, like the director's cut. They could literally make the credits into like a small mini game or something, because literally it's that long. Literally, once the music stops, it's just Sonic inside. It's literally just a Sonic running back and forth and just sound effects. It is that obnoxious and annoying. So if you're like one of those people that think, oh, I have to watch save for the credits so I can see all these amazing don't. I don't care how amazing the names are. I don't care how well. I don't even care if you worked on the game and you just waiting to see the credits. It is obnoxious, and even just without moving anything with Sonic, it is just horrible. I would not watch those credits for the same gosh darn 30 minutes all over again. It is that bad. And I hope they don't do this with Frontiers. Because if they do this with Frontiers, I'm officially gonna lose it. I am officially gonna lose it. Alright, everybody. Well, after that rant, my final thoughts for this game. It's a pretty okay remaster or port, whatever you want to call it. I wouldn't really call it a remaster because they didn't really change crap. I mean, it's the same game, but it's just they upscaled it. For the newer consoles, the Switch just gets the normal treatment. Considering the fact this is a 10-year-old game, they're not able to. Apparently, Nintendo's software isn't able to, hardware isn't able to configure 60 FPS with Godot engine or whatever. So I guess we're stuck with this, and for the most part it is a pretty good game. I know most people bought it on Switch anyway. I just feel bad, especially for the early access people. I feel really bad for what y'all had to deal with those glitches and stuff. Me, I got it on release date, not early release date. I got it on release, September 7th. And for the most part, I had a fun time with it. Sure, it's not the best and stuff, but at the same time, Sonic Colors. And thank you all so much for this Sonic Colors Ultimate review. This is my first review ever. And hey, look, I kept my promise, and actual real big video is done. And now, I just want to say thank you to everybody who was helping me on this, or who was helping me on this, as now it's done. I want to thank Idiocrasy for all of the art, Mr. Bluey and the Blue Blur for voicing their opinions on this game. We're just gonna call it game, just quote unquote game. Thank you to my brother for always being there for me. Thank you to my family in general for being there for me. And just thank all of you for being my fans. Just like I said before, no matter what happens, you guys are all my fans. And I want to thank you all for being here with me on this journey. And now that it's over, I guess I can't really milk Sonic Colors Ultimate anymore for views. I'm kidding, I never really milked it. It's just whatever I see, I make content on it. I don't have anything scheduled, I don't have anything planned, but thank you all so much for this review. This is TRSF. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.
Finally, we can relate. Now we're side by side, this is fate. I knew all along we'd find some way to communicate.